What's up, everybody? Let's talk about this CorkSport blow-off valve. I'm sure some of you might be watching this because you're considering getting this one or any type of blow-off valve. I've been driving the car around with it for, I guess, a couple weeks now. The first thing I'll say that I noticed is that it's not as loud as I thought it'd be. Mazdaspeed3 is stock. If you had a different turbo inlet pipe and intake, that might like acoustic the sound and make it a little bit louder. I guess before people comment about it, I guess it's a bypass valve. CorkSport actually calls it a dual VTA bypass valve. VTA stands for vent to atmosphere. So yeah, basically the stock one doesn't have any holes. It just bypasses all of the boost pressure in that hose back into the turbo inlet, and that goes back into the turbo back there. And so the interesting thing is, like, during normal driving and low boost, it just does that. It just recirculates the air, and you can't really hear it that much. You can hear it a little more than stock, but not a whole lot. It's really when you get into more throttle and more boost that you really start hearing the noise it makes. So if you want a blow-off valve that makes a lot of noise, this might not be the one for you. There's other ones that have much larger openings that might make louder noise. But I will say that because it just has all these small openings, it does have a pretty distinct sound. The first time I heard it, I know this sounds kind of corny, but it reminded me of the Velociraptors in the first Jurassic Park movie. It makes that weird whistling noise. So it's cool, and the quality of CorkSport parts is really good. The only thing I had to do was just swap over that O-ring from the stock bypass valve, which, since there's no coolant or oil going through that, it was still in good shape. But I guess if you want to replace that too, you could order one as well. But yeah, I've just been enjoying it. It does make the car more fun to drive, especially when you're driving spiritedly and getting into it and hearing that whistling noise from the blow-off valve when you let off throttle. So yeah, I'll show you guys some clips of driving it. I already looked at them, and it doesn't really pick up the sound as good as if you're in person, but just so you guys can get an idea of kind of what you hear in the cabin when driving it around. If y'all could just like the video and subscribe to the channel, helps me out and I appreciate it, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.